fun weekend, which we will tell you all about shortly. But first, we're gonna, Tim's gonna send out the text. For those of you that are new here, I'm Christy with Christy's Craft Room.
I'm not.
That there is my husband, Tim. He is going to send out the text for you. He's also known as I'm Not around here, if you're new and don't know that, and you'll learn it soon enough. But he's sending out the text message to all of our crafty friends, letting them know that we are getting ready to go live to do a fun craft. You probably have most of the things we're using today in your craft room already, so gather your supplies, come craft with us, or just watch and craft later. But if you want text messages in the future when we go live, just text hello to this phone number, 877-273-6227, and we will send you a text message with the link to help you find your way right here for crafting, okay? So come on in, say hey once you get here, and let me know, are you ready for crafting? Are you ready for a fun day of crafting? I got a super cute, super blah, blah, blah.
Easy for you to say.
Slow your words down, girl. Super cute Easter craft for you, okay? Hello, Miss Ann. How are you? Hey, Miss Dana, Miss Jerry. Hello, Miss Candace. I've missed you too. Hello, Miss Linda and Amanda. Hey, Miss Ann, Miss Robin. Hey, Sissy. Hello, Nancy. Hey, Suzanne. Hello, Sandra. Happy Monday, everybody. Y'all, as you can see, we have a bunch of stuff here. Most of this you probably already have. A lot of it is basic crafting essentials that we all have floating around our craft room. So it's good sometimes to use up what we already have, and that's what we're gonna do today, okay? So what I'm using today, I may add some other things along the way. I may decide to do something different and throw a little extra something on here, but this is kind of what I'm thinking.
Y'all,
I'm a girl and I have a right to change my mind.
She said she was ready to go. So I come in here, do my stuff, get all my stuff ready to go. I'm like, all right, you ready? And she's like, no, I need you to move. I'm like, I thought you said you were ready. She's like, yeah, but I want to do something different.
I just added something. And not different, but I just added something. Yes, I was like, I had a last minute idea. I need to grab some ribbon and some Scrabble letters. I didn't have these, and I just grabbed them for a last minute addition. So you never know. You never know. Hello, Miss Evelyn from Puerto Rico. Hello, girl. How are you in Puerto Rico? How are you? Welcome. Okay. So what do I have? What do I have? What do I have going on here, guys? I don't even know.
Nobody knows.
I've got a sign base I got from Hobby Lobby. So this is like a basic sign base. Normally $6.99. Buy it when it's 40% off though, so it's cheaper than that. So we're gonna use this. We're gonna use the back side of this and have like an inset craft of like a little, it's gonna go like that. A little shelf sitter. Don't say that too fast. You might say a naughty word, okay?
Yeah.
I've got some nails. I grabbed these last second also. I've got some greenery. I got some florals. The greenery came from Hobby Lobby. Florals came from Dollar Tree. I've got a couple of the little driftwood discs that you get at Hobby Lobby. So we're going to use these. I've got this wire circle of beads. Now, you may have some of these floating around. These are from, I got these at Dollar Tree. They came in the fall with little tags on them. I took the tags off of these two and used them for something else because I just needed the cute little tag, but I saved this part because I was like, oh, I can use that in the future. Well, today is the future, and today we're using it, okay? We have gone to the future. We are in the future, okay? And then,
oh, yeah, Crystal, yeah, I got that. I got them. They're gone.
I've got ribbon and twine. I've got a piece of scrapbook paper here. You can use whatever scrapbook paper you want. This came out of a book. I don't even know what book, but I thought it was pretty. I feel like green is a neutral. I think green is a neutral. It goes with everything. Certain greens, like this kind of green, goes with everything, okay? So that's what we're using.
Oh, that and Wedgwood.
It's, well, there's what appears to be almost like a Wedgwoody green in
Wedgwood
there.
is a
Wedgwood green, one of my favorites.
Is a neutral.
Yes. And then I'm going to use our pom-pom maker. These are in our shop. That's the only thing that you might not have. I know a ton of you guys have these because a ton of you guys have bought them from us, and you get them at all the craft stores and Amazon and all the places too. But we do have these in the shop if you want them, okay? Tim can grab the shop link for you and throw it in there. I've got some paint. I got some ribbon. And that's pretty much it. And we're gonna get to crafting, okay? Hello, Miss Karina and Elaine, Miss Pamela and Cindy. Thank you for sprinkling, guys. Y'all are awesome. All right, so let's just dive in. Let's dive in. Then we're gonna tell you all about our weekend too, okay? Green is definitely a neutral. Right, Cheryl? Right, Cheryl? We're on the same wavelength. I do need to dig into my drawer, so Tim's gonna have to scoot his little booty back so I can get in deep where the tools are. Back. It might be the other drawer. Back. Yes. Little screwdriver. I'm gonna take the hanger off. I'm gonna take the hanger off because we don't need the hanger, and we're using it backwards, and we don't want the hanger showing. So we're just gonna take that off. And maybe we'll use the hanger for something in the future, okay? Ooh, Linnea has a dentist appointment today in an hour. No one ever likes the dentist. No one ever likes the dentist. But 9 times out of 10,
Teresa.
the anticipation of the dentist is worse than the actual dentist itself.
Here. Hold on here.
Okay.
Hold on. Yes. Okay.
Yes, there are some greens that do not work as a neutral. There are some greens, lime green, like this color green is not a neutral. That's like obnoxious, in your face, kick you in the teeth, green, too much. Well, that's not a neutral green, but this is a nice, a muted green is a nice neutral, okay?
You don't know muted anything.
I'm not very muted.
No, you're not.
I like muted colors, but my personality isn't very muted. Not
Hi,
at
Mary.
all.
Yeah, Mary says she likes the dentist.
You know,
She better like the dentist.
Austin, who used to work for us, he loved the dentist too. He's like, oh, I
Mary
did.
Winkler.
Mary Winkler. Oh, she's in love with the dentist. Yeah, I suppose if I was sleeping with my dentist, I'd probably love him too. I mean, hello. I'm sure he gives you other reasons to love him besides the dental work. But I guess it can have its benefits, I suppose. Oh, let's go down a rabbit hole real quick, and I'm gonna not do this. Last time I talked about Mary and Heath, I put my foot in my mouth a couple times. So
just a quick question.
Oh Lord. Oh goodness. Oh, if you have children, cover their ears, because who knows where this is going.
No. It's a question for Mary Winkler.
Okay, Mary Winkler.
Do you have dental insurance?
You probably don't need it. Why pay for it? Right? Oh my goodness. Okay. So I kind of marked.
I love the Winklers. They're awesome.
We're gonna fold this. We're kind of marking. This is kind of thick paper, so it's a little challenging. It's almost more of a card stock than a paper. Oh, I hope I didn't just rip it the wrong way. Oh, I hope I didn't just. That's okay. We'll cover it up. If we mess it up, we'll cover it up, right? That's what crafting's all about. Layers, ladies, layers. You mess up your craft, just add more layers and cover it up, right? That's what we do. There's always room for repairs and fixes and crafting.
Sarah says, Tim, be careful. This is not the VIP.
Yes. Okay, I did rip it a little bit, but you're never going to notice it. And it's a farmhouse craft.
Hi, Susan.
So you just add a little distressing and no one will ever know. It'll look intentional.
She says Heath is
Heath is insurance, yes. For those of you that don't know, Miss Mary is married to Mr. Heath, who is a dentist. So that's why we're joking about that. But I don't sleep with my dentist. I just want to clarify that. Only Miss Mary. She can get away with that. Because it's her husband. Just to clarify, okay? All right.
I mean, I thought it was a valid question.
It is a valid question. It is definitely. I don't know. I think the anticipation of going to the dentist, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's miserable. Sometimes you got to have things done that are no fun. But Sarah says, Mary, I need a Heath. She needs Heath. Mary doesn't share, I don't think. And I don't blame her if she doesn't.
But I think, like, because for many years we didn't have insurance. And
the joys of self-employedness.
yes. And so when I did get insurance, I knew I had to have a lot of work done.
A little bit of catch-up plan.
Yeah, a lot of bit of catch-up. And I know that I had anxiety about going to the dentist then because I knew I was in for a lot of pain because I had a lot of work that had to be done. But now it doesn't bother me.
No, if you go in for your regular cleanings and such and you stay on it, it's not so bad. It's when you got to go in and get the work done. When you got to go in and they got to turn that drill on for you. Right? All those things.
So, I mean, there's a couple of spots that we, that are going to need work in the near future, but...
Yeah. So, yeah. We won't talk about dentists anymore because some people don't like that. But making some people uncomfortable to start thinking about the dentist. We're supposed to forget all of our troubles in the world here, right?
Exactly.
We're supposed to enjoy.
Mary says to all, remember the dentists mostly are there to help you. They don't purposefully cause pain.
Right.
They're trying to help you,
Yes.
which is true.
9 times out of 10, you're gonna be relieved of pain after you go.
Yes.
Yes. Definitely. If you're in pain when you go.
Yeah.
Okay. So our Piper is cut to fit. So you can't even see that little teeny teensy weensy little rip I made. You won't even see it. So let's get our okay, get our paper out. I am going to do a little bit of dry brushing with a little bit of paint on the sides just to kind of like soften the wood a little bit.
Sarah says, enjoy right now. Let's not think of the dentist.
Yes, right?
Yes, let's think of
Let's talk about better
crafting.
things. Let's talk about
our trip.
Yes, let's talk about our trip. So I told you guys last week I was taking Tim on a little to a conference, a laser conference. So he got to, y'all, did you see that post I posted? Did you see Tim's face? Just the like the pure like excitement and joy. Like you could literally see it on his face in those photos. He was just like, he just loved looking at all the lasers and all the different ones things that they can do and all the ones that we don't need that has nothing to do with the types of things that we do, but he just felt like he needs it because he just needs it in his life, right?
I need that in my life.
And those people are really good at selling you as to why you need it in your life, even though you don't need it.
I do need that one. I need that one.
You don't.
I do.
We don't need it.
Why are you doing the outside yet?
Because I want to.
But do you have the stuff to glue on it?
What?
Do you have the stuff to...
I'm dry brushing the edges.
Oh, I thought you were putting the Mod Podge. I thought that was Mod Podge.
No, this is paint. This is paint. Just a little bit of light ivory. You can put the overhead on if you want to so they can see a little bit better. Yeah, he was like a kid in the candy store, y'all. And the one guy, there was one he was looking at, and the guy's like, so, you ready to get one? And he goes, yeah, my boss won't let me. And then he looks at me, and the guy looks at me, and he goes, is she your boss? He said, yeah, she won't let me.
And the guy said, yeah, I have to check with my wife, too. And I'm like, no, she's
really
literally my boss.
I'm like, yeah, nope, that's not what we're here for. Nope. We are not in the market for a new laser. We are in the market to learn and all the things, but not a new laser, okay? We don't have space for a new laser. We need a new building before we get a new laser.
But I will say, there was some cool things there, and some of the things that these people are doing with their machines is absolutely amazing. And I was able to pick some people's brains, and
he definitely learned some helpful tips. Yes.
On the maintenance side of it, a few not shortcuts for maintenance, because there's no true shortcut for maintenance, but some
tips and tricks.
Some tips and tricks to make the maintenance a little easier and go a little faster. So
yeah, Tim got a little confused as to what we were there for a moment. For a moment, all reality went out the window and just lasers took over. Took over his brain. But no, it was cool. We got to meet some really, really neat people there.
We met some amazing people there.
Yes. We also met a couple that I was like, okay, whatever. Okay. They were just like...
There was a couple of them that were not very nice.
Kind of full of themselves and like, okay, whatever. Like, you're like trying to sell machines to people and sell your services to people, because it wasn't just lasers. It was like
there was all kinds of
supply chain
employees.
People and different things, and well, just like some of the logistical stuff, for business and stuff like that. And I was just like, why are you being so arrogant up and like way up here above us when you're trying to sell your service to us? And I was just like, you're a really bad salesman. You're not doing a good job because
It's
you're
like-
just turning me off.
You want us to spend money with you.
They were just,
Okay.
it was interesting. It was interesting. But then there were some amazing people. Amazing people.
Absolutely great people.
We made some good connections. So that was super awesome and we learned a lot. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. It was a little strange because all the other conferences I've been to, it's been like with the girls, like all the other, you know, business besties that I've made in this world of business that I found myself in. And it was strange being there with just Tim and I and not knowing anyone else there. But it was actually really neat. It was really neat to be there and learn together and to absorb the information together and then to like go back to our hotel afterwards and be talking about it and like, well, did you hear what that one guy said about this? And like, did you catch that? And like, isn't that a really neat thing? And like to be able to like in the moment and not wait till I get home to share it all with Tim, where he actually was able to be there and absorb it too. That was super, super cool. That was neat. I enjoyed that a lot. Because usually I come home and I just like a mile a minute sharing all the things that I learned with him, and he was able to learn them too with me. So that was super, super cool.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah, it was very cool. But what I thought was really cool, and it was actually when we got to the airport to leave.
Well, let's talk about our airport trip there first.
Yeah. To go there.
Oh, I thought you meant to leave to come home.
No, to go there.
I don't know what.
The lady.
Oh, we were walking through the airport and we've run into a few of you guys out and about before, and you've said hi and we've chatted with you and stuff, and it's usually like, you know, you follow us on Facebook, and you know that 99% of the time that's the case. It's like it's Facebook, right? Where most of you guys find us initially. YouTube's become a little bit more lately because now we go live on YouTube. And we were walking through the airport and this lady walks past us. She goes, "Hey, I see you guys on TikTok."
No, she said, "Hey, Christy."
Oh, that's right. Okay, sorry. "Hey, Christy, I see you guys on TikTok." And I was like, "Oh, yes, you do." And it was pretty funny because it was the first time somebody had who had follows us on TikTok had said, "Hey, from TikTok." It's usually Facebook. So that was pretty cool. That was fun to meet her. That was fun. But yeah, that was pretty cool. I thought you were going to talk about our little upgrade.
No.
Upgrade, y'all. No. We got a little upgrade on our flight. And we ended up...
Well, it was more than a little upgrade.
It was a big upgrade. It was a big upgrade. Y'all, we got bumped up to first class. And how many of you guys have ever flown first class? Like, hearts if you've flown first class. Thumbs up if no, you haven't.
Okay. I saw that and I just wanted to make sure everything was okay.
Everything's fine. Yep, just updates. Okay. So, have you guys flown first class? Okay. Y'all, I've never flown first class before. I'm not I don't want to pay that price. I don't want to pay the extra. I can sit in the back of the plane. I can sit wherever. You know, I do like when we can score that exit row seating though with a little bit of extra knee room. That's always a good day. That's usually, you know, we're pretty excited about that, right? Y'all, we had I didn't know all the things went on in first class that go on in first class.
Right.
So Sherry, try texting stop and then wait a few minutes and text unstop. Sometimes that'll reset it. And if that doesn't work, then just text hello to the phone number again and see if that works. Usually one of those will fix it for you if you're not getting the texts, okay?
Okay, and get ready, guys. I will grab some names here in a minute.
I am going to distress my edges just a little bit.
So, but yeah, it's it was weird.
Well, the first thing we get on, and they're like, you know, immediately, they're stopping which I'm like, you get everybody on the plane and then, but they were actually trying to get us beverages before people were even done being on the plane.
Oh, yeah.
And
it was pretty cool.
Of course, I had to start with a mimosa, right? Because heck yeah, I get free cocktails, free beverages, free whatever. I'll take a mimosa. Sure, I'll play this game.
Where
I
did you
can
get
do
that box
this.
at?
Hobby Lobby. The box came from Hobby Lobby. I'm just distressing like more along the edges.
Did you have to ask for an upgrade or?
No. Well, it has the little box like when you pick your seat. It's after you like buy your ticket, you can request upgrade, and I've always requested them. I've never gotten them in the past like that. One time I got upgraded to Comfort Plus, which is just roomier, which was nice.
No, actually, Sarah, on the way to Texas, well, I did have a Miller Lite, but I had a Bloody Mary first.
So we y'all, we got our. I need to grab my Mod Podge. We got our seats, and they got us our beverages.
Yes,
And then
Savannah.
they're coming around asking everybody, the people who had pre-ordered their breakfast, they're like, oh, I see that you pre-ordered this. I see that you pre-ordered this. And he was just hitting the people. And then I heard him say to someone, I'll be back to get your order. And I was like, wait, are we supposed to get food? Were we supposed to pre-order food? Is food included? Wait a minute. Oh no. Like, what's going on here? And we didn't eat, and we didn't like get anything, and we didn't bring snacks or anything on the plane. So we were hungry, you know? So I'm like, I start looking it up, and I look, and I'm like, oh, it does have a meal selection there. So we ordered breakfast. I'm like, I didn't know. I think it's only if your flight's over a certain amount of time, you get a meal. And so Tim got the blueberry pancakes, and I got the omelet, the tomato and basil omelet, I think it was.
It had like some kind of weird cheese.
It was so good. It was a fancy omelet. And it was really, really yummy. And it came with a muffin, and it came with this like dry oats pudding something. We're both like, I don't know what this is, but it was weirdly delicious.
It had Greek yogurt.
It did have Greek yogurt in it.
And some fruit.
It almost
and oatmeal.
I think it was like a morning oats type thing with Greek yogurt. Yeah, we didn't have to pay for the food at all. It was all free. A full meal, a hot breakfast. I was like, what? And then they're like, would you like something to drink along with it? No, there was
cheese on the omelet, but the cheese was it was
like a ricotta or something. Yeah. It wasn't like cheddar cheese. It was like I forget what it was. It was a fancy cheese.
Oh wow.
We're not fancy people, so we don't remember these details.
They're flying first class, first time. For a dream trip her husband won from work to Hawaii.
Ooh, nice. Nice. Well, we just got the upgrade because our business card that we use to pay for all of our expenses is a Sky Miles card. So we get points for every dollar we spend on the business, and then like, you know, our flights, we get points and all the things. So I've accumulated points for a while. So I've been moving up in the chain of their medallion membership thing. So I think that's why we got the upgrade. I think that's why, because we actually just booked our next trip and we got upgraded to Delta Comfort,
which
already, which is the roomier seats. So I think that's why. I don't know why, but I'll take it. Right. I'll take it.
Okay, we have Tama Pienko, Sarah Rappaport, Savannah Hewitt, Patty Ann Gentry, Gina Turner, Chris McKinney, Kim Rogers, and Mary Jameson.
So we put Mod Podge in here, and now I'm putting my paper in and just rubbing out any air bubbles, pressing it down, and we have a pretty surface. So so I think that's why we got the upgrade, just because of the points thing for that. But y'all, before they brought the food, they came around and asked everyone to open their tray tables, and then they put like, he came with his little like a little napkin thing, and he like draped, the guy was very good. His service was very good. It was
amazing.
He like came and he like draped it out and laid it on the thing for you, and then they put the tray down, and
it's like, whoa.
I was like, well, we ain't that fancy. We don't even use placemats at home. But thank you very much. But yeah. All right. So I got my air bubbles out. I got one little air bubble there that I want to push out to the side. And then I think we're good. And then we can start building. So I don't know how well you guys can see. So I just added the paint and then distressed it a little bit. And then put my paper in there. Like I said, I don't remember where the paper is. It was just a loose piece of paper I had in here. It came out of a book, and I don't know what book it was, but any pretty paper will work, okay? No, we totally felt spoiled. Totally felt spoiled. And it was really nice having those first class seats coming home, because we had a long, after we booked, or after we boarded the plane, there was like over an hour delay. So we had to just sit on the plane.
And they didn't even come to see if we wanted beverages.
Well, because technically we were actively taxiing because we were parked on the runway. So they weren't doing any service at that point. But it would have been nice to have gotten a beverage, but that's why. That's why. Okay, so I've got my little ring of beads. Now, if you don't have a ring of beads left over like I do from these Dollar Tree fall crafts that you swiped the tags off like I did, you can just use wire and string some beads on it and shape it into a circle. That's all this is. It's literally just a piece of wire with beads on it, okay? That's gonna go there. And I don't even think I'm gonna paint it because I actually like the way it looks. I've got these little driftwood discs from Hobby Lobby. You can get a whole bag of them for like $4. Of course, buy them on sale and they're even less. What other perks did we get? We did get to go into the Sky Lounge. That was kind of nice.
That was cool. That
was really, really cool. And really, like when we were leaving to come home, we had some extra time at the airport. We got to sit in there. And I'm telling you, they have like a whole breakfast buffet set up in there. They got a self-serve like coffee bar and soda, and then they have like a full bar that you can get cocktails at. And I was like, holy moly, a girl can get used to this. I don't want to pay for it, but if you want to give it to me for free, I'll take it any day of the week. Absolutely. Yeah, the Sky Lounge was nice, and I'm like, okay, we got to figure out how we can do that more often, because that was nice. I'm like, we got to look into like what our allowances are with our perks, because that's a good one. Ooh, Mary said she got these wood pieces on clearance last year at Hobby Lobby last week for $1. Check your Hobby Lobby. Miss Mary just got these for $1. That's a really good deal. All right, y'all seeing it? You seeing the little bunny? So we're gonna have the ears. We're gonna have the body. It's gonna be like looking at the back side of the bunny, okay? Because I'm just gonna leave this laying here for a second. I might add a little bit of paint to the ears just to lighten them up. I haven't decided yet. But let me find here it is. My little pom-pom maker. So if you've never made pom-poms, you can make them with cardboard. You know, the old, we used to like wrap around cardboard and tie it and cut it and all the things. You can do that. But I've got these pom-pom makers. So we are going to open the end like so. And we are just going to wrap around. The more times you wrap it around, the fuller your pom-pom will be. The less times you wrap it around, the least fuller. The less full your pom-pom will be. The least fuller. Sarah, Susan, he needs to learn, girl. She said, we travel a lot, but hubby doesn't know how to use his advantages. I'm telling you, those advantages are nice. I will say that. That was nice. I won't pay for it still. I still don't want to pay for it. Am I doing this right? Ah, shoot. Y'all, I missed hold on. I'm like, this doesn't look right. It's been a while since I used my pom-pom maker. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hit pause. You got to make sure you pull out both of your little, okay, there's two. Make sure you pull them both out and wrap it around them both. I'm like, this doesn't look right. Something's not right here. There we go.
So you got to wrap it around do it on both sides?
Yep. I'll show you the transition.
Ooh, when is St. Patrick's Day?
St. Patrick's Day isn't it the 17th? March 17th?
I think so. I found a recipe I want to try.
Yeah? What's that?
Yeah. It's oh gosh, what's that? It's a Reuben, it's a Reuben bake.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's awesome, Sandy.
I think that's full enough.
That's a good excuse. But yeah, I saw this recipe for a Reuben sandwich bake.
Okay, real quick. We're gonna bring this back into the center. And then we are going to bring our little string over and we're gonna wrap it around this side too. And then we're going to bring this into the center. All right, go ahead.
So I think, because I don't think I'm gonna do the little what the ham sandwich were those called?
Egg rolls, the Reuben egg rolls.
Reuben
Reuben
egg
egg rolls are really yummy.
They are, but I'm gonna try something different.
Okay.
I wasn't really happy with them.
March 17th, my daughter will be turning 26 years old.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
They grow so fast.
They do, way too fast. Okay, I think that's good.
Our baby turns 17 this year.
I know, Elena's gonna be 17 years old in May, guys. Where does the time go? All right, so we've got it wrapped around this side too, and we're gonna close this in.
Today's the 10th.
So now
it
we've
would be
got
next Monday.
We've got all of our little ends folded in. We'll cut this end off. And then we're gonna take our scissors and we're gonna cut. There's like a little notch here, a little space. Stick your scissors in. It is sometimes easier if you use smaller scissors for these real little ones. And I do have smaller scissors here. And then...
Yes, after I make,
well, see if it turns out first.
Yeah.
If it's good, I'll share the recipe.
if it's good, I'll share.
Because it might not be good. There's been a couple of these recipes we found online randomly, and most of them turn out pretty good.
Most of them turn out pretty good.
There's been a couple that were like, what?
No. Ooh, Suzanne's 35th anniversary is today. Happy anniversary.
Ooh, 35 years. That's amazing.
It's a long time.
That is. That is.
We'll never see 35 because it's 30 and out.
No.
It's 30 and out.
We're not
I
allowed to
told
go
you.
out. Okay, so this is what it looks like now. Okay, so we cut all of our ends. Now we're gonna take another piece of twine.
Thank you, Colleen. I'll point that one out to her. Here.
We're gonna, hold on, we're gonna wrap it, we're gonna put it right through this little slit here, all the way around. And then we're gonna tie it nice and tight. I got one more little string I gotta clip here. Okay. What? Yes, remember it's St. Paddy's Day, not St. Patty's Day. There's a reason we didn't release any St. Patty's Day sets this year. I said, I'll forget it. Okay, so we tie it in a knot. And
Forget it, I'm gonna spell it wrong.
Pull it nice and tight. Pull it nice and tight. And you're gonna knot it.
Yeah, Elena will be a junior next year.
No, she'll be a senior next
she'll
year.
be a senior
She is
next
a
year.
junior.
She's a junior, yep. That's right.
All right, and now
Dang.
we're going to open it up. Open it up. Open it up. And then you're gonna
And dip, baby.
pull
dip.
these.
Oh.
There's a little rod that goes through, and you're just gonna pull this apart. And then you're gonna fluff it up. Now this is twine. It's not gonna lay as nicely as yarn is gonna lay, so you might have to shape it a little bit to get it to the shape that you want it to be. If you want to tie it to something, leave these long strings. If you don't want to tie it, just cut them. Just cut them.
Just cut them.
And then you can trim off any like random long strays. If I had yarn, I would do yarn
don't have any
in
yarn
this
here?
color. Not this color.
Oh.
Not the colors that I wanted. I wanted to stay neutral with it. It just requires a little bit more love and fluffing. When you
Yeah, Janet, it is a neat little gadget.
It is very, very nice. It works amazing with yarn.
And Linda turned 78 yesterday.
Linda, happy birthday, Linda. That's fun. Today's my sister's birthday. Today is my sister Kelly's birthday. Happy birthday to all the birthday peeps. Okay. So I've got our little bunny. I'm going to paint his ears a little bit. Just a little bit. Just to tone down the wood and soften it and make it like a little bit lighter.
Ooh,
So it
Jennifer,
kind of blends
that sounds good.
with everything else. Just like a dry brush. Just a dry brush.
Never thought of using twine for a pom-pom.
It's fun. It's fun. It doesn't shape the best. I will tell you that. It's not the best for shaping, but the way that I'm gonna put it on, it'll be fine. It'll be fine, because you're only gonna like see the top side of it. So it'll be totally fine. Okay, I think that's good. Let's see. Yes, I like that better. See, it just kind of blends a little bit better with everything. Blends a little better.
Carol says, wow, Elena will be a senior next year. She has grown up before our eyes.
She literally has. She was like 11 when I started this, and you guys started following along. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy. To me, it's crazy. All right, we're gonna glue our little ring on here.
Wow, Jill says there's a couple in a nearby town that just celebrated their 77th wedding anniversary. Holy cow.
Holy. People got married a lot younger back in the day, too.
Yeah, they did.
They were just babies getting married.
Yes, they was.
Just babies.
Did they get married right out of 8th grade?
Some of them, maybe. They were just babies.
Now Suzanne says when she had her braces.
Yes, she had her braces. She got her braces right with y'all. Yep. Okay, so let's grab. Yeah.
Oh.
We're gonna glue our little pom-pom tail on here. I'm gonna use my
Crystal. I read that wrong the first time, and I'm like, what the damn sandwich is she saying?
Okay.
She says, try rapping, loser.
Hey, let's get scratchy. Hey, that's not rapping. I don't know what that is.
No, she says.
I can't rap either, girl.
No, it's try rapping looser.
Oh yeah, if you do it a little bit looser.
She didn't put enough O's.
I'm glad I wasn't just singing. I might have been offended. Like, try rapping, loser. Rapping's harder for me than singing. Not that singing is easy for me.
No.
You didn't have to agree so quickly. Goodness, y'all, look how cute that is. How cute. Now we're gonna add some little flowers and some little greenery.
You ready, guys? I'll grab some names here in a minute.
I have an idea for like a little embellishment on the side too, but let's get our little greenery added. I got this greenery. You can get this at Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby. Cut them off.
Gina.
Oh, Miss Gina, I don't even, Miss Gina's like, don't even rap, girl. She's like, girl, you can't rap either. You can't rap, you can't sing, you can't,
she says no,
you can't yodel.
And you can't sing either.
I bet I could yodel. I feel like anyone can yodel.
No.
I feel like there's no rules to yodel.
There is. That's not yodeling.
It's not yodeling.
That's not still not no, that is not yodeling.
What is yodeling? Okay, what is yodeling?
I can't yodel and I know it. Yeah, that ain't it. That ain't it.
I don't know.
Yeah, no kidding. We know you don't know.
I try, y'all. I try. I mean, A for effort, right? E for execution. A for the attempt. Okay. Or are you gonna pull up yodeling?
If it lets me.
I'm telling you, I think it's gonna be. There's gonna be a in there somewhere.
Ah.
See, I can do it. I got this. I'm throwing a little high in there every once in a while. Oh my word, y'all. Only here. See, I bet nobody else would have yodeled to you today. You got literally yodeling.
There's a reason.
They're just not as good as I am at yodeling.
I don't think anybody is as good at screwing up yodeling as you.
Sounds like Cat taking a bath.
Sounds like a choking duck.
We're here for your entertainment, yodeling and all. Oh my goodness. Okay. Just stick to what you know. Stick to crafting, girls. Stick to crafting. Stick to crafting. Yodeling's fun though.
Maureen, she
Yodeling is
does.
fun.
Don't encourage her. Maureen says, Christy, sing like no one is listening. She always does because no one is listening.
No one wishes they were listening. Oh my goodness. Okay, we got some little flowers here. Let's grab a couple.
Oh, I gotta get some more names here.
Stick a couple little flowers in here.
Oh yeah, Texas Friday was beautiful.
Oh, it was so gorgeous. So gorgeous. We snuck out and we had like a little break time and we snuck outside and they had like a little rooftop, little like patio, terrace, patio, I don't know, rooftop balcony thing.
Yeah. And
we sat up there in the sunshine. We actually like went live in the VIP group and hung out with them for a little bit.
Yep.
Gave them a little update.
Okay.
Oh, look how stinking cute that is.
All right, I gotta get some names here.
Okay, you get some names. I'm gonna work on my little side embellishment here.
All right, we have Nancy Russell, Sarah Rappaport, Janice Van Blarkum, Wanda Jackson, Rhea Moore, Gina Turner, Teresa Vitrino, Janice Van Blarkum, Mary Miller, and Rhea Moore.
So I'm thinking I got some little like gingham ribbon here. I'm thinking we could spell out the word HAP and make a little sign that hangs down from the side. That's what I'm thinking. It can like hang right here. Let's cut this.
Yes, I have a squirrel brain today. I've got like 40 things on my mind.
Got a lot going on. Lots going on. It's like whenever we're gone, even just for a couple days, it's like catch up time. Okay.
Now, Louise, actually, Adam had moved back to Michigan.
Yes, it was strange. We actually said that. We're like, it's strange being
you said
here.
that.
I did. It's strange being here and not visiting Adam here, because every time we've gone to Texas in the past, Adam's been there and we've visited him. Man, every time I like, hold on. I trim one side and I gotta trim the other side. Okay.
No, I'm not collecting nuts. I am nuts.
There we go. There we go. So I got like a little corners cut. And then we'll glue our little HAP on. I think we're gonna do it a little bit low. I think we're gonna put a little button there. So it kind of looks like a little grommet kind of buttonhole. See if we've got a little one in here that will work. Otherwise I gotta pull out my bucket of buttons. We want something maybe cream or green. Ooh, 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 ooh. That one could work. Or that one could work. I think the cream one will stand out better.
Yeah, the green one will get lost.
Yeah, so I'm thinking this little cream one. Yes, I think so. All right, we'll glue that on. A little baby button right there at the top. Like so. And then we'll do our letters. H. I mean, you could put anything you want. You could spell out like Easter Bunny.
Well, you know, put Hoppy on one side, Easter on the other side.
You could. I think that might be a little much, but that's just me. I tend to go less is more. But if you're more of a more is more, you might like that. We'll just trim off the bottom.
I think it's shorts time now.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
It's nice outside.
But first, we're gonna take a little nail. Yeah, Tim is in shorts. I told him it's too cold for shorts.
Nope.
But he's a grown man and he can make that choice on his own and freeze his little tushy off.
It's 56 degrees right now.
A little nail. Do I have a hammer? Where's my hammer?
I don't know.
I have a hammer.
What's a hammer for?
I have a hammer. Huh? I have a hammer. I got my Fiskars hammer. Whoop, whoop. I love this hammer. And we're gonna create a little hanger to hang our little banner from. Oops. I tried to straighten it out and straighten it too. Leave it coming out a little bit. I think it's too shiny though, so we're gonna take
And of course,
a little bit.
it's Fiskars.
It's Fiskars, of course. When I saw Fiskars had a hammer, I'm like, we gotta have a hammer. We've got them in the shop. A lot of you guys have them too. You scooped them up when we put them in the shop. We do have some more. I don't know if we're gonna restock them. It was just like I saw it and I grabbed, it was an impulse.
Angie says, yay, my VIP box just got delivered.
Whoop, whoop. Yay. Okay. All right. So we darkened up our little nail a little bit. Let's get a little bit of twine. Just a bit of twine. And we will, how do we want to do this?
Yes, 56 in the spring is much warmer than 56 in the fall.
It is, right? Isn't that weird how that is?
Well, it's because we've been freezing all winter long.
Right, but it's still
And then,
weird.
you know, we've been at, 20 degrees, 10 degrees.
Okay, so we tied a little knot. And we'll figure out where we want to hang this. So probably like about there. So we'll cut it off about there.
Upstairs says 85 and sunny here.
Yeah. In Florida.
In Florida.
Yes. Yes, rub it in our face, girlfriend. Go ahead. We don't mind. We don't mind.
Yeah, but we don't have hurricanes.
We don't have hurricanes.
We don't
That
have
is true.
hurricanes.
We don't have hurricanes. We don't have spiders that'll eat you. We don't have alligators.
That'll eat you.
We don't have earthquakes.
We don't have fish that will eat you.
I mean, we do have winters that make your face hurt and can make your fingers fall off if you stay out in it too long. But usually that's because you made poor choices and you chose to be out in it.
No, we did not sit on on the Longhorns when we were in Texas.
We didn't. Not this time. We did last time.
We did last time. But oh yes, the barbecue was absolutely amazing.
It was amazing.
I ate too much.
We did Fort Worth right this time. We
Yes.
we had the afternoon. We got there at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, something like that.
Because our classes were the classes were over.
Yep, and we went as soon as we were done with the classes. We were like straight to Fort Worth, and we enjoyed like. We did a little bit of, we got barbecue first. That was the first thing Tim did. Was
Yep.
like straight to the barbecue place. Went to Terry Black's. They're good every time. We've never had a bad experience
Nope.
there. We've been to 2 different locations in Texas and they've both been amazing. I don't know how many they have. Might only have 2, but we've been to the Fort Worth and the Dallas location. Loved them both. And we went and walked around and shopped, and then we went to Tim went to get a beverage, and he walks up and they're like, hey, do you want this other, we were just taking drinks, we're making our summer drinks, and we were just taking photos, so here, you want this extra drink? And I didn't order anything because I'm not a whiskey girl. I never thought I was like, ooh, no, whiskey, no.
That's a song. My
Whiskey is
girl.
big in Fort Worth. Like everyone has
yeah.
the whiskey drinks. And it was like a lemonade thing. And it was actually really, really good. I was like, okay, this is really good. It was very fruity, very light, very good. Very refreshing. And so we walked over and they had this young kid that was singing, and he was on the little stage there, and he said he had a girlfriend for like 5 years. I'm like, boy, you look like you're 15 years old, but
Yeah.
he clearly had to be older than that. But he was talking about his little brother that passed away last year that was only 17, so he has to be probably in his 20s, but he just looked like a baby. And he was singing, and he was singing like a lot of old, like classic songs,
Yeah, he
old
was.
school country. And so we sat there, we had like great little seats, and we sat there for like 2 hours just sipping our beverages and watching him sing. And we did a little bit of shopping before that. And then we did the rodeo, and oh my goodness, if you ever get a chance to go to the rodeo in Fort Worth, they did an amazing job. It was super fun.
It was awesome.
It was fun, except for the horse turd that flew on me, or I don't know what it was. It was something. It was a big hard chunk of something came flying out of a horse and hit me.
I think it was.
It was probably
clay.
dirt. It was probably dirt, clay that came out of its hoof, but it came flying up in the stands and landed right in my lap. And I was like, ew, okay, haha. And then like an hour later, we're just sitting there and there's not much happening. It was like in between, they were changing it out, not much is happening. And then all of a sudden something comes flying and hits me in the lap, and I see it like fly out of the corner of my eye. I don't know what this is. I'm like, something just hit me.
She screamed.
I'm like, ah! I did.
I thought she saw a spider.
Something hit me. I didn't know what it was. It scared me. It surprised me. And
I wasn't paying attention because nothing was happening, so
he's like, what happened? I'm like, something just hit me in the lap. And he's like, okay. I'm like, no, for real, something. Like, I'm looking, and there's like literally nothing in sight. And nobody else has even budged. And I'm like, something just hit me. So
check that machine.
He goes and he's like, look at me like I done lost my mind. You done flew out of the cuckoo nest, you know, girl. Okay, whatever. You're paranoid. And then the guy too rose up, you know, gets my attention. He goes, hey, it was a ball. The little rodeo clown threw a ball at you or to you, and it's under your seat. So we look, and sure enough, there was a little like stress ball that he threw. Nobody else even saw it. Nobody else, you know, normally they throw anything into the crowd and the crowd like scrambles for it. Nobody even saw it. I'm like, the boy needs to let us know when he's throwing stuff. It was like a teenager. Maureen, I felt like I had been pooed on. I did. I thought. I'm like, those horses are out to get me. They're out to get me with their poo. Their poo slingers. All right, y'all, how cute is that? I'm gonna leave it right like that. You could add more embellishments. You can take the overhead off if you want to, if you wanted to, but I think it is just darling. Super, super cute, super simple. You've got your our little tag, where is it? Our little tag hanging. You could glue it to keep it in place, but I kind of like that it has a little bit of movement. Once it's on the shelf, it'll just kind of sit there. When I'm not holding it and flopping it around, it'll just hang there, and I think that's super, super cute. And then if I want to store it, I can just unhook it, lay it inside until I bring it out next year. But that is so stinking cute.
No, we did not go
so simple
horseback riding. We
did not. No, we only had like one afternoon of free time. The rest we were like busy with classes and conference stuff. We just had the one afternoon. Hey, from Dallas. Yes. You've been there once. I think our cousin from Scotland. Fun. It is so fun. Fort Worth, we really enjoyed it. Tim and I were like, we were just sitting there and we were like, we wish we had some place like this closer to us.
Yeah.
Like the country music and the boots and the hats, and like we just love all of that. Yeah. The rodeos, we just love that. So I don't know, we may need to adjust our retirement plan to like have a place somewhere like that. Like we may just have to have homes all over the place. I guess we need to get working, baby. We need to save some more. No, we'll definitely just, it's nice to go visit, right?
Yeah.
It's always, you always say that when you go on vacation, you're like, I would love to live someplace like this. But I do wish we had more places like that close to us.
I wish we had places like that close to us. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, definitely. But we don't have anything like that close to us. Definitely not. So, all right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little craft. If you recreate this, make sure you post it in the craft sharing group and say, hey, Christy's Craft Room inspired. Let everybody know you were inspired by this fun little craft here, and we want to see your versions that you create. So, the bow maker, or not the bow maker, the pom-pom maker is in the shop. It's under the craft supplies and tools tab in the shop. So we do have, I think we had like 6 of these left, 6 or 7. I will not be restocking these when they're sold out. So if you want them, grab them while we have them. But that is one of the items that will be discontinued when we sell out of them. So, but they're super, super fun, and you can reuse them over and over and over again, and they're super, super easy. So, all right, guys, we love you. Thanks for hanging out. It's been fun crafting, and we'll see you